Hello guys, we are looking at some LeetCode problems in this playlist. LeetCode is a platform for practicing programming and algorithm tasks, and it offers a large collection of problems categorized into different difficulty levels. And I've created an account yesterday, have already solved a few problems, and in this video we're gonna look at another easy problem. I want to start with a few easy ones and then increase the difficulty video by video. If you have any specific problems or improvements, please write them in the comments. I'm going to solve the Roman to integer problem today with the programming language Java, giving a string representing a Roman numeral, and we need to convert it into an integer. First, I'm going to read the task and analyze the examples. Now I'm done. The knowledge I have made is that I have to start from the end to loop through my string and add the corresponding values of the Roman symbol to a variable. So we need a variable that we will return, and we will use a map to store the symbols with their corresponding values. And in addition to that, it can be seen in the third example, if I start from the end, that 5 is added to my variable. When I'm iterating, and if the value of the symbol becomes smaller, I have to subtract. So there's a 1 before the 5, and therefore I have to calculate 5 minus 1. And the same one with the 9. So the first thing we are going to do is we are creating a map with characters and integers, key value pairs, where the characters represent the Roman symbols. So we are going to use a hash map to store the symbols, the Roman symbols, with their corresponding values inside the hash map. So we type in roman.put. For those who don't know, the methods offered by a hash map can look up in the internet and search for the site from Oracle and read the documentation from the hash map class. So far, I've only created a hash map to store the Roman symbols with their values. I also created a variable of type int, which is expected to be returned at the end. The first thing I do is check whether our given string contains any characters at all. If it contains at least one character, it has a length greater than 0, and the last character is already added to the result. I treat the case that the string is empty with the result equals 0. Then I run it once to check whether I have followed the syntax correctly, since I don't have autocomplete here. No compile errors, that means we're doing well. Now we iterate through the string starting from the end, but since I've already added the last character to result, we start the loop with the second last character. I use a current variable to remember the current character, and we get the value of the Roman symbol by reading the value from the hash map. For this, we use the get method. I also highly recommend reading the documentation for this. The current symbol is determined by the running index I. And now we want to follow our idea and compare the current character with the character before it. For this, I decided to create a variable previous, which does not look at the character at position I, but at I plus 1. This works because we start our loop at the second last character. If current is now less than previous, it is a case like the 4 in the third example, and we have to subtract current from the result. Otherwise, we add current to result, and it should actually work now, right? Let's run it. We have an error because the test failed. Let's find this one. So I found the issue. The problem lies in line 11, where if the length is greater than 0, I add the character ASCII code to result instead of the value from the hash map. Let's fix this and run it again. Nice, it passed all tests, and we can submit our code and we can see what percentage we will have been beaten in terms of runtime and memory. In the solutions section, we can see the solutions from other people. I'm happy. Feel free to write your solution or improvements in the comments. And yeah, but that's it for the first video. I will appreciate feedback and we'll see you on the next issue.